behind me? Pooh? What are you? Is he grabbing me? Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and I've got a new fashion. And no, it's not a fancy new scarf. The thing that I never take off is stressed out shoulder tension. I have chronically tight trapezius muscles, and you may have seen my videos about this in the past trying to cure that. And this is another attempt at fixing the problem. Enter the Naipo oCuddle massager. I wanted you to see it in the bag because it comes with this really nice carrying case, and it fits in there perfectly, which is very satisfying. Cord hangs out in the center, and it just pulls out, unwraps like this. Although I haven't put it on me yet. What is going on here? Is this a sling from my arm? I know that it goes over the back. I think, oh yeah, it is that I need to pull down on it. I mean, that's my guess, had I invented this. Yep, it looks like this little guy is pulling down to make it work. And here's the back of the guy. Interesting, it's not just for shoulders, it shows neck, back, waist, thigh, calf. I am focusing on shoulders for this video. I'm very dedicated to solving my trap problem. This shuts off after 20 minutes, so that says that's a session to me. So I'm going to dedicate myself to doing a session a day for 3 days straight, so I can tell you if it does anything. Okay, let's get her going. Is there English on here? Oh, I have to plug it in. Wow, I'm a dumb person. I guess I thought that it charged, but it turns out that it is. Oh, word, plug it in. Excuse me while I work on technical difficulties. Okay, engage. Hey, it worked. Awesome. Whoa, what? Weird. Who is behind me? Pooh? What are you? Is he grabbing me? This is interesting. It feels like a massage. It feels like someone's hands rubbing over my muscles the way you would pay for somebody to do that on a table. And I'm just sitting here alone. This is kind of crazy. And the hand sling thing I didn't expect. I thought I could like walk around and do stuff. I mean, I could still probably, I don't know, play the drums or make breakfast. And that was a dumb mime of me making an omelet, but clearly I would just microwave same breakfast. Anyway, I digress. I also didn't know that there's heat involved. You can turn on, I'm guessing this is the heat button. What did I do? Hello? What's going on back here? Oh, it turned red. Looks like it's lighting up, so that's how you know, ooh, high heat, medium heat, none. Which is very cool because when I pay someone to give me a massage, which is never, they don't heat their hands. Ooh. Then you can change the direction. No, masseuse, go the other way. No! Oh man, it does feel like it's just popping over my rocks, the stones that are my traps. And the more I pull down, the tougher it is on me. Interesting that I have control over how aggressive the massage is. This speed? Yep, now we're fast. Sven, come down back there. Thank you for warming your hands, by the way, sir. I like it a little slower. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that for now. It feels like it's really digging through. Oh my gosh, yeah! It feels like it's digging in. This is way better than I expected. Hopefully it's gonna make some progress on my chronic problem of really tight traps. And I'm happy to dedicate at least 3 days to this. Because if it works, I really like that Sven doesn't have to touch me. And also would be significantly cheaper than having a person do this. Okay, I'm gonna let this Swedish dude do his job, and I'll get back to you in 20 minutes. Just kidding, I'm checking in early after about 10 minutes because I have a lot to discuss. I've changed my arm placement, so now I'm putting it down near my forearm and I can kind of just relax and it'll pull down with gravity. Also, I can feel it popping through my muscles. Like all of the really tense fibers are you can hear it even. And what's even crazier is that it really does feel like hands because they slow down as they're going through something more difficult. Like Sven can tell that it's a little more tight and he's like, ew. And it's certainly heating up back there. Also, I want to mention that it's super quiet. This is nothing like the massage guns. Oh, do you see the, oh my goodness. And I can also tell that I have an imbalance. It's having more trouble on the right side than the left. Man, it feels like I'm doing something. I hope it is. Please, Sven, get that knot out. Alright, our session is done. I don't know how to say thank you in Swedish. I keep calling him Sven. I imagine the oCuddle people are like, what the heck, say the name. I switched directions halfway through to change it up, and it is like a different experience going clockwise versus counterclockwise. They're both good and they both feel like they're doing something. Man, I'm still tight, but I'm like warm, and it feels, yeah, it feels like someone shoved their hands through my muscles for a while, and kinda, yeah, it's looser. I can feel how this side has this little knot that it kept going over. Whereas before, it was just super hard. At least now I can feel where there's extra tension in spot. I will say I was really pulling down on it to the point where, like, this happens even when people give me massages, I get nauseous. Like, that's how much stuff is in here. Whatever it may be, lactic acid, tension, just like bad chemicals in my body all built up. And I can feel it start releasing, and it just makes me ill. So that was happening with this, but I'm not saying that this device will make you ill. I'm saying that's a me problem, and also I was like really going at it. And Mom, if you want to pick up one of these, I would suggest just lightly pushing down because it would be much softer and soothing, whereas I did not go soothing. But yeah, it feels like I went to a 20-minute massage where I said to the guy, hey, just focus on the traps because that's my big problem. Hopefully it'll keep loosening up as I keep using it day after day. My weightlifting programming today ended up being cleans from blocks, which is a very trap-heavy movement. You saw how it was basically shrugging all the weight up. So I'm gonna spend another 20 minutes with my cuddle buddy post-workout. I was planning on doing just one session a day, but if you're not new here, you know that I always overdo things. Hello from not my apartment. I happen to be doing a getaway tiny home thing this weekend because Getaway's awesome, and they're like, you should unplug. Oh wait, that's weird because I gotta plug in my massager. But the point is, I have an evening to just relax in this little space, and so how else should I relax but with my new robo masseuse? Well, technically I guess I'm still working because I'm shooting this video, but no! I had to stay dedicated to this, and I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't make my traps better if it wasn't for you guys, so thank you for making me commit. You're like my accountability team. Spags, you have to finish the video, so freaking do some recovery, why don't you? Ooh, they are tight! Ugh, yesterday's workout got me. This feels like it should be happening. Oh, I can feel the chemicals. I can feel the toxins releasing into my brain right now. Oh, okay. Go lighter, go lighter. Enjoy your getaway, relax. No! Recover! As you can tell, even I want my relaxation to be effective and as difficult as possible. There's also great lighting. Look, I'm out in the woods, and this is the perfect time to actually show you the device. It's got this cover over these alien-like rotating warm things. They're like 2 big knobs and 2 little knobs, and that's basically the Sven thumbs. Oh, there might even be smaller thumbs in there. I don't know. Sven has like 20 thumbs. Let's up the speed so you can see that's the slowest mode. That's medium, not much of a difference, and that's fastest. But you can feel the difference. Switch directions, sir! And I noticed in my last session last night that there's actually a setting where you can have it go one direction and then automatically change after about 60 seconds. Which is nice, because I don't have to keep telling Sven to switch rotations. Oh, this is fast. See, when I showed you, it didn't seem like that there was much of a change in the speed, but it's definitely, I can tell. And you can also mess with the angle, like I'm getting more of my neck here, and then I can move it more towards my back, into the shoulder blades. Ooh, this is nice. Just staring at the woods while you're staring at me, getting my back rubbed by a machine. What am I doing? Yeah, my dedicated 20 minutes in, and it does feel a bit looser. I feel like I did something. I certainly enjoyed it, as in, it helped me kind of relax. I wouldn't just sit here and be like, well, I'm living in the moment. But because I was kind of doing something while I was sitting here, I felt like I was getting somewhere. It helps my brain kind of shut off a little. And definitely yesterday, doing it right after my workout, I think it was helpful. Lactic acid would build up right after, and I feel like after those cleans, I should feel worse today. I am still pretty sore, but like, I've had it much more difficult. The whole toxins into my brain thing is a little weird because I'm not kidding. It feels like it's releasing some stuff that maybe gave me a headache yesterday. I don't know, maybe I'm reading into it, but if I am doing this a lot, I need to be drinking a lot of water. And I did do it a lot. I ended up dedicating 7 days, a full week of sessions. Although I saved you the hassle of watching me go, for all of that. The reason I was so dedicated is because, well, 1, I wanted to be. It's really cool to have yourself tethered to a wall for 20 minutes and your hands kind of immobilized, because then I was like, well, I can't do anything but get this done. And also I want to say, this is the most promising device I've used on my rock traps. Do I still have rock traps? Yes. That is dumb. But I like this better than all of the massage guns that I've tried, which is way too many, and also there are probably more coming soon. Fitness outrageous! I liked it better than the Power Dot, and I think I like it better than getting a personal massage every day, although I don't know because I have not invested in that. But this feels like I'm going to someone that's just working on my traps for 20 minutes. And I do think that, like, oh, if I was an athlete and I had someone to work on my traps all the time, then they would be better. But this feels like that. I have gotten a massage in the past, maybe 2, and it's very similar to this, minus, of course, the personality that, I mean, this thing's friendly enough. It's called a cuddle. And when I first start using it, it's, like, really tight and, like, digging in there and popping over my muscles, and by the end, it's still digging on there and popping over the muscles, but it hurts less. So I think like my chronic issue is just really bad and I'm gonna keep working on it, but in general, for an average person that doesn't have a rock traps, this is pretty good. Also, it's super quiet and heats you up, which I think makes a difference when I feel like it's not as painful by the end. It's because I'm nice and warm. And then I feel like also I can kind of move my head more. I'm a little more flexible in the neck area after using it. And again, I don't have to pay Sven or talk to Sven or have Sven touch me. So I do think I'm gonna keep using it, on top of trying a bunch of other stuff and continuing to be a lab rat for you. Because I have yet to really get rid of the fact that this just does not feel human. But I guess it makes sense that my inhuman muscles need a robot massager. If you want to see any of the other weird stuff that I mentioned testing out in the past, that's down there.